Hello, what's up guys, Blackwar here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're back for the 68th episode of the Sunweb career mode. Now, before we start, you might be wondering, why the fuck is the Gree-Tour of Guangxi now and not Lombardia? Basically, if you've been around for the early stages of PCM 2019, there was a glitch that in Season 2, you could not go forward after the 11th of October. And it turns out I got that. However, by some kind of wisdom, no, not wisdom, some kind of like wizardry from like the PCM fast editor, I managed to jump the date and like completely erase it from the save because I'm never gonna play it again. But yeah, so I managed to do that. However, by simulating, well, by going through that, I lost. Well, not I lost, but I just couldn't do the Il Lombardia. So we're gonna take a look at who won it in the results. Oh, the rest just isn't there. So no one's done it then, I guess. Decent. Wait, do you know if I go calendar and put Lombardia, isn't gonna am I gonna crash? I mean, I'm stuck on objectives. Okay. Am I gonna crash if I click there? No. But no one played it. Okay, so there's no winners in Lombardia. Right, well, that doesn't change the fact that we're now in Beihai for the Gree-Tour of Guangxi. 6 stages, 6 boring stages. I think there's the objective I was missing. But yeah, I don't know what's my lineup. You know what? I might as well put like that's such a dead lineup. Perzron Simonsen, Jeff Percy. Yeah, sure. I think I need sprinters, and all my sprinters are dead. We'll grab Michael Matthews from like somewhere. There we go. We'll have Michael Matthews. He'll be on what? Oh well, he'll be on 90 race days. Brilliant. Okay, well, let's go. Beihai, Beihai, first stage of the Gree-Tour of Guangxi. All right, we're in China for the first stage of the Gree-Tour of Guangxi. I think we won it last year. Uh, didn't we? I think we did like a 1, 2, 3 on the hilly stage. But I can't remember. And also that was probably when I had riders in shape. Something that I I don't have right now. Um, I mean, we've got Perseverance Simonson and Jeff Piercy as the only two riders with a fitness above 80. So that's not ideal. Obviously, I'll sprint for Michael Matthews. Let's be honest. But is there anyone here? Stefan Kung for Groupama FDJ, but who's like a sprinter? I'm not seeing any sprinters. Mm, let me take it like maybe a closer look. Um, Andrea Guardini, Andrew Fenn, Luke Kieff. Surely there's a sprinter for Dimension Data. There you go. Ryan Gibbons. It's honestly it's not the best lineup of the season. That's probably because it's the Gree-Tour of Guangxi, but yeah, there's no one. There's Danielos, Sparagli for Nippo, Christopher Scarping for the team Ukiyo, Rick Zabel, Jens Kukela. Although wait, Rick Zabel's got 78 in sprint. He could be a very tough opponent today. All right, we're gonna make our train for the sprint. Michael Matthews behind Perzron Simonsen, behind Mike Tennyson, behind Joris Nieuwenhuis. And there we go. That's a short train, only 4 riders. I'm not expecting to have any issues winning today, if I'm honest. I mean, I just feel like Michael Matthews has the edge over everyone, although he's completely out of shape. Joris on the right hand side of the road. Sorry, that's not great because I'm going to take bare wind, but I don't think that does anything in this game. I mean, I could be wrong, but at least I've never felt anything due to that. Mike Tennyson will be able to start his effort now. Sorry, it appears that the frame rate is going completely mad. Okay, 3 kilometers left. Sorry. We're going to take this left-hander and start the sprints officially with Mike Tennyson. Perseron Simonsen can go now. Oh god, he's slow. Wow. Michael Matthews not wearing the rainbow striped jersey. And that's maybe why he didn't win this much this year. Maybe he had a curse. Maybe the rainbow striped curse was too much for Michael Matthews because he wins his first sprint without the jersey. 1-1 in China. Second stage of this tour of Guangxi. Same story as yesterday. We've got one rider in shape. The others are dead. See you in 150 kilometers. Okay, 13 kilometers remaining in this stage. We're gonna make our train. Same as yesterday. Michael Matthews behind Simonsen behind Tennyson behind Nieuwenhuis. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not that. Maybe not because Joris Nieuwenhuis is last in the peloton, which is not where I wanted him to be. Well, maybe in that case, Tennyson behind Jeff Piercy. Okay, 10k to go. No breakaways. This has been such a boring stage. Uh, Genuinely boring. There was no breakaways. Nothing. The rhythm of the peloton, they were going like 25 kilometers an hour from the first intermediate sprint to now. I mean, if we like remove the intermediate sprints, the rhythm has been just dead. Um, but yeah, we're gonna take the lead in the peloton now. Somehow Michael Matthews is struggling to stay in the wheel of Perzer and Simonsen. Great, great, absolutely brilliant. It is a hilly finish, so maybe with I don't know, it could prove to be tough for Per Zoren. No, no, to be fair, he's on a great day. The one that could be struggling though is Michael Matthews, as Jeff Piercy has increased his rhythm to propel his train towards a sprint, taking the left-hander, and there goes Mike Tennyson. Per Zoren easily in the wheel. So is Michael Matthews, who's losing energy. No one. We're good. Per Zoren Simonsen has started his efforts. We're going to take this left-hander. There goes Michael Matthews. I'm not going to win. Or am I? Oh, I am. Wow, the lack of competition is staggering. 2 for 2 for Michael Matthews. Court Nielsen gets second with Per Zoren Simonsen, Tim Merlier, and Ramen Sinkeldam to complete the top 5. Rick Zabel, who was second yesterday, finishes in 9th position. Okay, well, we're moving. We move with Michael Matthews. 2 and 2. Next up is another sprint stage. Right, can we make it 3 for 3 today in Nanning, 128 kilometers? Will tell us the answer to this question. Michael Matthews is already leading the peloton, and he's also leading the GC. Let's keep it that way with a third win today. 7 kilometers, we are leading the peloton as always with Jeff Piercy. We don't have water, but that's fine. We'll hold on for some kilometers. There's been a crash, I think, somewhere in the peloton, including Ruben Oliveira, the sprinter from UAE. That's a shame for him. He was the second best young rider, I think, behind Per Zoren Simonsen. But we don't care about that because we've got a sprint to win. I hate sprints with like roads that are that wide because I don't know who wins. It's way too wide. But there goes Mike Tennyson. Per Zoren Simonsen is easily in the wheel. And wow, I really struggled to stay in that wheel. There's a decent sprint here from Timo Rosen, but can Michael Matthews overtake everyone? Yes, he can. Okay, it's too easy. Let's be honest, it's too easy. Michael Matthews wins ahead of Timo Rosen and Jempi Druka. Do we take a top 5? Nope. 7th with Per Zoren Simonsen. Okay, well, 3 for 3 for Michael Matthews. It's going to be tougher to make that 4 for 4 tomorrow because it's the queen stage of this Guangxi tour. It's the queen stage of this tour of Guangxi, and I mean, like, it's nothing shy to the Alpe d'Huez or the Zoncolan. It is the Machan Nongla scenic spot. 4 kilometers, an average gradient of 5%. Do you understand? That's not an easy climb at all. I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's so shit. It just is. I mean, you know what? Perzo and Simonsen +3. Love that. Jeff Piercy has been on a negative race day form from day one, despite being in 90 fitness. Like, allow it. Give me one good day. Um, I mean, we'll have to be to go with a leadership for Mr. Matthews here. The good thing is already got a 30-second lead over everyone, or maybe 40. I don't know. How would that be 40? It makes no sense. How much? Wait, how? If I get 10 seconds on everyone, how do I? I'm so confused. Was one stage like 20 seconds at the end? Well, you know what? I don't know. Chinese maths in it. Soon 135 kilometers roughly. All right, final 10 kilometers. We're gonna make our train. I have no idea what train I'm going to make. I think I'm gonna go with something like Tige Benut. Shit, not plus two. That's not what I wanted. I wanted him to go on the right. Tige Benut, Jeff Percy, Michael. Oh, for fuck's sake, Michael, fam. Can you not take a wheel? I mean, he's lucky the rhythm is dead. Um, can we have maybe Perzeron Simonsen stay at the front? He's got a. I mean, he's on a great race day form. Maybe he's going to be able to hold on and do some good thing in the final. I don't know. We'll see if he takes the wheel of Michael Matthews. There we go. Okay, let's go. 5 kilometers left in this queen stage of the Guangxi Tour. We're gonna go on the right hand side. Michael Matthews doesn't care. He just goes right through like barbed wire because he's a beast. Okay, let's go. Machan Nongla Scenic. What is it? Scenic route. No, scenic spot, of course. Of course, there's a scenic spot. How is okay? I mean, I'm not even gonna ask questions. Joris Nivenus, you can be at the back of the peloton if you wish. Um, I don't think there might be some gaps, but even if there are, I don't think it'll be 30 seconds on Michael Matthews. So I'm quite confident that we're going to keep the jersey with him, and that we'll win the Tour of Guangxi. Tilvenu just managed to drop Jeff Percy because I didn't take the wheel. But here we go, final sprint of this stage. Michael Matthews with Perzo and Simonson in the wheel. We're gonna get jumped. We're gonna get jumped on the line. Ruben Guerrero wins the Queen stage ahead of Fabio Fellini and Jonas Vingegaard. Michael Matthews gets fourth. Timo Rosen, Simonsen, Kort Nielsen, Tuluk, Batalin, and Percy to complete the top 10. All right, win for Ruben Guerrero. Sadly, we won't be doing the 6 out of 6 for Michael Matthews because we drop. I mean, we lost this stage. In the GC, we're still 28 seconds ahead of Magnus Kort Nielsen, 30 ahead of Ruben Guerrero, 32 ahead of Simonsen, and 34 ahead of 5th place Timo Rosen. Next up is Luigi Guillin, 220 kilometers. I love this race so much. Right, stage 5 of the Guangxi Tour. 220 kilometers today. It's flat. There's a few climbs here and there, not gonna lie. But they're way too far from the line to cause any kind of damage in the league table. The league table? No, in the GC. Sorry. We still have a 28-second lead. So if Michael Matthews finishes in the exact same time as the winners, no matter like his position, he'll have won this tour. And we're once again going to go through this wall, which we did last year as well. Glad to see that China hasn't changed the structural architecture of some of their buildings. It's nice to go through walls. Yeah, that's just the comments I wanted to say. There's as I said, two second category climbs and later on the stage. If there's no breakaway, maybe I'll try and like send someone. Actually, you know what? No, let's do something. Let's send Joris Nuvenus in the break. I've slaughtered him plenty of times this year already. I said he was shit. I mean, I mean, yeah, I've been quite mean towards this individual. Let's see if he can, I don't know, do something today. I mean, he can't already leave the peloton, which is not going to be a great help. But let's try to have him in the break. If he can be polka dot jersey of the Guangxi Tour, maybe that will be the turning point in his career, and maybe he'll become good. All right, we've started the first second category climb. Joris got second, I think, in the first climb, then third in this one. So it's not gonna be easy for him to get all the points. He's just not good enough. Like there's no other way around to put it. He just doesn't have the legs, and also I've played badly here. But yeah, he's just not good enough. That's the sad reality of it. Pastelberger and Ben King will fight for the points here. Then it'll be probably Joris. Then Kuchis from Corendon Circus. Uh, but yeah, the points today for Lucas Pustelberger, sorry. Can we overtake King? No, most likely not. Jeff Piercy though will overtake him. Sorry. Can we still fight for the jersey? No, we've got 4 points. Nope. We won't be able to. We'll lose at least a classification on this Guangxi tour. Final 6 kilometers of this stage, we managed to catch Lucas Pustelberger, who was the sole rescue from the breakaway. We're going to use our gel as Jeff Piercy will propel Michael Matthews towards hopefully a 4th win in 5 stages here in China. There is the train for Amingron Alliansen on the left. But Mike Tennyson will start his sprint in just about now. Perzo and Simonsen in the wheel of Mike Tennyson being dropped a few meters here and there. We've got the train for Koen Vermelfult. No, wait, Vermelfult. I don't know. Something like that. But the win today will be a no-brainer for the former world champion Michael Matthews. Second place for Stan Godry. Third, Rick Zabel, Per-Zoran Simonsen, Cornelsen Danielos, Timo Rosen, Simon Spilak, Mauro Benfato. No, sorry, Amgon Alliansen and Marco Benfato to complete the top 10. Yeah, that's 4 and 5 for Michael Matthews. I just need to finish the stage tomorrow, and we'll be on our way with a GC win here. Final stage of the season, final stage of this career mode with the team Sunweb today. Stage 6 between Gulin and Gulin of this Gree-Tour of Guangxi. There is one climb with 3 points available. Pretty sure it still doesn't change the fact that we're not going to win the classification. Nope. It will be either Lucas Pustelberger or Ruben Guerrero. But Guerrero being third of the GC won't be able to go in the break. So Lucas Pustelberger has most likely won the mountain classification of said tour of Guangxi. Will most likely stroll for 160 kilometers, and then we'll sprint, most likely win, end the season on a high note, finish Michael Matthews' story with Sunweb on a high note, because if you've missed it, I wasn't able to renew his contract. I choked during the negotiations. That's another thing that happened, but we'll slip down under the rug. There is a break, or at least an attempt at a breakaway, the final break of the season for many of these riders. We've got Michael Gogol for Trek Segafredo, TJ Van Garderen for EF, Jens Kökeler for Lotto Soudal, Matthias Brandl for Michelin Scott, Gregor Mühlberger for Israel Cycling Academy, and Salvador for Vini Fantini. 8 kilometers to go in the final stage of this Tour of Guangxi, final stage of the save, which is quite emotional. But we're going to we're going to try and wrap this save on a win. I'm not leaving the Sunweb career mode with a loss in Guangxi. That just isn't happening. Tish Benut is creating himself way too much of a gap, and I'm not liking this at all. We're going to use the gel, 5k to go. Tish Benut still leading the way as we head into a roundabout. The FAPL team is following us. Hopefully, Mike Tennyson, Simonsen, Matthews can join back into the wheel of Tish Benut. We're going to start the sprint right now with the Dutch champion Mike Tennyson. Tish Benut has done a solid job. Is going to let Simonsen and Michael Matthews go. There goes Per Zoron Simonsen now. Just under around 1 kilometer to go. We are not in the best position. There goes Michael Matthews. We are behind the rider from Agent de Mondial. Can we overtake him? I'm guessing that's Sylvain Dillier. Yes, we can. Yes, we have. We win the final stage, sorry, of the Gree-Tour of Guangxi ahead of Sylvain Dillier, Timo Rosen. But it was hard. It was much harder than expected. I guess I just couldn't end this save on easy dub. But we take the win. That's 5 out of 6 for Michael Matthews on this tour of Guangxi. 5 out of 6 for Michael Matthews on this tour of Guangxi. He wins ahead of Sylvain Dillet, Timo Rosen, Enrico Batalen, Magnus Cort Nielsen, Ruben Guerrero, and I think Enrico Barbin. But we win the GC ahead of Magnus Cort Nielsen, Timo Rosen, Ruben Guerrero, and Per Søren Simonsen. Sadly, Per Søren loses a position in the GC because of Timo Rosen's podium today. He drops from 4th to 5th, which is a shame for our young Swedish rider. I'd have liked to keep my 4th place with him, but points wise we win sorry, the points jersey. We are going to lose the mountain one 18 points for Postelberger, which means he was in the breakaway today as well. I didn't see that. Despite losing a position today, Per Søren maintains his white jersey ahead of Jonas Vingegaard and Daniel Martinez, and the best team most likely is me. It's not, it's Groupama FDJ in the same second as Jumbo-Visma and Sunweb. Very odd, but I mean, I don't really care about said classification. But yeah, we win the Tour of Guangxi, and with that, that is the end of the save. Well, the end of the season, and therefore the end of the career. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird. It's episode 68. There's one episode left, the 69th, which therefore means, if I'm correct, and I've uploaded every 2 days, that was 138 days. So nearly a third of the year that took this career mode. I didn't think I would manage to make it this much. I didn't think it would just like take it this long, and I also didn't expect, sorry, that some of you would still watch in season 2, watching the Canadian Classics or something. So I'm forever grateful for that. I genuinely am. There's one episode left. I'll make my farewell today saving this one. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching this episode. I'll see you for the final ever episode of the Team Sunweb career mode in 2 days. But in the meantime, I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys. And goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.